here we go. Welcome to a very interesting weekend. So, this is the weekend that ends in the first quarter moon. So, there's an intensity about today that, yeah, that we need to maneuver our way through. Why is that the case? We're in Virgo season, and I think it's very much about letting go of perfection. Yeah, it's great to be organized, but not so much so that either it stops us starting something or it stops us from finishing something, i.e., gets us stuck. We are today we're in Scorpio moon, which is triggering us to let go of it. And I'd say if we dial it right down, like it was what we were talking about on Thursday night with the workshop. It's about learning abundance, and that comes into that finishing off August and manifestation and bringing abundance to us. Abundance is only comes to us when we believe we are enough, that I am enough mantra, and yeah, that we deserve everything that we get. So I know it's a bit confusing, but when we allow ourselves to feel that we are enough, then things can come to us, and we won't be perfect, but we're not supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to just show up, and showing up means not getting stuck. Um, so where does that look like? You know, we've got these eclipses coming, which is like, it's putting the whole challenge on steroids. So we're finishing off week 2, and maybe we've changed some of our foods, and we're going to head after the first quarter moon into week 3, which is very much about letting go of or facing our sugar addictions for most of us. So we're still in the digestive system, and Virgo is digestive system. As I said last week, it's also about connecting to our intuition, cleaning out our gut, so that we do have more confidence in our intuitive thoughts. More confidence in ourselves, actually, and not needing that external validation that I've been talking about. Yeah, having confidence in ourselves, I think, is a big part of that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, powerful day. What are we going to do on the mat? Well, we're going to twist, we're going to move, we're going to hold some of those so that we build strength, build resilience, build build confidence, build core strength. Yeah, all of those things that keep coming into play. A little bit of everything brings us together, and nothing in. I wanted to say that, like, we don't have to go seek out anything specifically. Like, we don't need to go check on something and see if we can just work on our lower back or just work on our neck. If we just accept and just do a little bit of everything, then the whole body comes into alignment, and we feel better. Does that make sense? Like, we're so quick to be seeking a solution. And I think Virgo, and this lack of perfection, says we don't need to seek perfection. We can just be. So yeah, a little bit of everything. Nothing specific. But well, if there was anything specific, it'll be digestive. All right, come on up. Right, should we get moving? So, landing on the mat. Feet hip width apart, slight bend at the knees, hands to belly to start to twist. So rolling side to side, lifting the toes, letting go of the grip that we've got, moving through the ankles, knees, hips, and releasing the hands down and starting to turn. Shrugging out the shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. Sigh out any of those needs to be anything other than you. You and the mat. No judgment. You doing you. And starting to slow down. As we come to stillness, resetting the feet, bringing hands to heart, closing the eyes, open the eyes, push the feet down, pull the kneecaps up, tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in, strong from the waist down. Left hand pressing into right, right hand pressing into left, thumbs pressing in towards the chest, lifting the head, dropping the eye gaze or even closing the eyes now. Breath in and out through the nose. Slight sound. Building some heat, some intensity. One more. Make the next one and last one out through the mouth. Open out, check it out. Come to the front of the mat, set it up for some sun salutations. All right, so 3 rounds to warm us up. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale to mountain, exhale to fold. Inhale halfway, exhale hands to floor. Step right leg, left leg, lowering to the floor. Flat feet for cobra, back to the floor. Tuck the toes, push up to plank or modified plank. Pull back down dog, bend the knees, step forward. Take the inhale, clear it out. Inhale overhead and hands to heart. Eyes are following the thumbs. Inhale up, exhale down. Halfway, hands to floor. Left leg, right leg. Lower with control. Flat feet, cobra. Back to the floor. Tuck the toes, push up. Pull back down dog. Bend the knees, step forward. Take an inhale, clearing breath as you fold. Inhale overhead, hands to heart. All right, we're going to add a twist this time in cobra. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Right leg, left leg, lower with control. Flat feet, inhale cobra. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Back to center, lower to the floor. Going to do 2 more. Inhale up, exhale right. Keep the elbows close. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, back to the center, twist to the left. Feel it through the digestive system. Lower, push up, stretch back and down dog, bend the knees, step forward. Take an inhale, clearing breath, overhead stretch, hands to heart. 1 more of those. Inhale up to exhale, fold. Keep the breath. Inhale, exhale right, inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale release. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, release. Last one, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Push up, pull back, step forward, take an inhale, clearing breath, overhead stretch, and hands to heart. Keep the breath going, feel the movement, feel a detoxing. Stretch, release, step. Clearing breath. Last one. Left leg. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Bring it to the heart. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths. Let the heart rate come back down. Last breath here. Give it a shake out. Let's come into triangle. So big step back with the left, toes to the side. Square off to the hips. Maybe heel toe wider. See how you go. Control. Right hand, right leg. Left arm up. Maybe taking the right hand off, placing it in front, looking up to the thumb or looking down. 5 breaths here. Looking down, hand to hip, bend the knee, elbow to knee, stretch overhead. So really feel the stretch, left wrist to left ankle. Looking down, swiveling onto the back toes for the twisted high lunge. Left hand's going down under the shoulder. Right arm's coming up, looking up, breathing. Looking down, bring the hands in front of the foot, coming into the side lunge. Set it up, steady, hands to heart. Hands back down, rise up, turning to the other side. We're coming to triangle. So first of all, both legs straight, square the hips, left hand down, right arm up. Take the hand off if you've got core strength and stability. Looking down, hand to hip to rise. Bend the knee, left elbow, left knee, right arm over for the stretch, extended angle. Really feel that stretch out through this right side, the digestive system. That's that ilium that we were talking about. Okay, looking down, turning on the back toes, right hand down, left arm up. the twisted lunge. Last breath here. Bring the hands in front, turning onto the side, dropping the hips down for the side lunge, bringing the arms up, hands to heart. Steady eyes, core engaged. Last breath here, pressing through the hands. Scoot yourself all the way back to the front of the mat. Big step forward, left to right. Hands to hips to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Give yourself a nice big clearing breath. And then give it a shake out. Okay, standing. See how we are for stability. Left foot to floor. Hands to hips to start with. Right knee up to hip height. Foot under knee, foot flexed. Core engaged. Left hand to right knee, right hand out to the side. If you want to challenge yourself, turn to look to the right middle finger. Looking back, hand to hip to come down. Check it out. Take a clearing breath and then setting it up for the other side. Right foot to floor, left knee up to hip height, foot flexed. Steady eyes to start with, right hand to left leg, left hand out to shoulder height. And then when you're ready, try turning to look over the left middle finger. Great. Looking back, hand down. Give it a shake out. Take the clearing breath. Side stretches to lunges. Yeah. All right, from here, raise the arms overhead, engage the core. Exhale, right, center, left. Two more to each side. Last one. Reaching tall, bring the hands down. Step the left foot to the back of the mat, knee to floor, flat foot. Inhale up to the low lunge. Hands down, palms down, shoulder height, twisting to the right for the open twist. Back to the center. Yeah, we haven't done pyramid yet, have we? So tucking the toes, stepping halfway. Take the inhale, exhale, folding over. Both legs straight. Hands to shin if it's hamstrings are tight. Come on up. A step left to right. Hands to hips. Inhale, exhale to the heart. Take a clearing breath. Raise the arms overhead. Left side, exhale, right, center, left, right, left, right. Last one to the left. Reaching tall. Bring the hands down. Step the right leg back, knee to floor. Inhale up. Low lunge. Thinking about shoulders over hips. Last breath here, hands down at shoulder height, palms down, twisting to the left, looking over the left shoulder for 5 breaths. Back to center, hands to floor, tuck the toes, step halfway up the mat for pyramid. Take the inhale, exhale, fold over the straight leg. Relaxing the neck muscles. Come on back up. Step right to left, hands to hips, halfway. Inhale, exhale hard. Take a clearing breath. Nice breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Give it a shake out. Just come down into down dog. So fingers nice and wide, stepping back, pressing one heel after the other. I'm going to go wild thing for a change. So keep both feet together. Press left heel down, right legs going up behind. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Now, thinking about stacking hip over hip, and looking under the right armpit. Keep the arms straight and strong. Opening up through the hips, breathing. Last breath here, looking back down to the mat. Right foot meets left. Take the clearing breath, and then left leg's going up behind. Flex the foot, bend the knee, twisting, hip over hip, looking under the left armpit now. 5 breaths here. Great. Bring it down. Take a clearing breath. Step the feet slightly wider. Bend the knees, coming into a squat for a recovery. So either heels to ground if it's okay, or coming up onto the toes. Whatever you're doing, tucking the tailbone under, lengthening, hands to heart. Steady eyes. Great. Coming back to down dog. So twisted down dog this time. Feet together, hands quite close. Take a clearing breath, and then left hand to right leg, turning, looking under the right armpit again. Squeezing and releasing down the backs of the legs. A swap to the other side. Right hand, left leg, looking under the left armpit. 5 breaths. Last breath. Walk the feet wide, come back to the squat round 2. Dropping it down, lifting the chin and chest, hands to heart. Clearing breaths. Nice breath. Okay, just come down to seated. So gracefully down to seated. Shake it out, shake out the legs. And let's hang out in butterfly for a moment. So, excuse me, soles of the feet together, wrapping the hands around, lifting up, Chin and chest folds forward. And lastly, dropping the head down, closing the eyes if you want to. Just going a little bit more inward. All the hard work's done. Well, not quite. Got one more treat. Lovely. Come on back up. Okay, boat pose. Shake out the legs. Sit up nice and tall. Come up onto the toes. Start with the hands on the knees if you want to. Bring the knees up, feet up to knee height, hands out or legs straight. Looking up. Halfway. Shaking's good. Keep lifting the chin and chest though, so that you don't hurt the lower back. Well done. Come on down, give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. And then stretch it out. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms over here. Shake it out. Place the hands on the belly for a moment or the hips. Bend the knees. Let the knees drop in towards each other. Closing the eyes. Taking some easy long breaths. Okay. Let's come to half hippie baby. So bring the right leg up. Grab the right sole of the foot with the right hand. Left foot out to the side. Tuck the chin in. Make sure it's lengthening. Knees tracking out towards the outside. And swap to the other side. Left leg up. Lovely. Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms overhead. Take a clearing breath and then we'll come into bridge overhead stretches. So placing the heels as close to your butt as you can. Hands on the floor for support. Heads on the floor. Pressing through the heels to lift and stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, release. 5 in total. Inhale up and stretch. Pause. And release. And stretch the legs out. Okay, so we've done lots of twists. Let's give ourselves a bit of space now. So bring the feet slightly wider than hip width. So find the edge of the mat. Find the edge of the mat with the heels. And either let the feet flop out from there, or if that's a bit uncomfortably wide, then bring the legs in a little bit. But shake out all the way out to the hips. Feel the openness through the hips. Relax and wiggle the toes. So find what feels comfortable, but find it even. Think about the midline. Now bringing the hands down, palms facing up. Start at the edges of the mat with the little fingers. Stretch the fingers to the floor. Get all the fingernails on the floor. And then start to slide up. Thinking about it being even. So snow angel. When you feel a stretch across the front of the chest, then readjust the shoulder blades. Tuck the chin in. Make sure the head is neutral, looking straight up to the ceiling. Eyes can close though. If one arm goes up higher, then bring it back down. Keep them even. Keep elbows on the floor, shoulders on the floor, wrists on the floor, fingers on the floor. Now see if you can relax into breathing. Belly breath, yes, but gentle breath. And notice where there's tightness and tension in the body. Back it off if it feels too much or if you get any numbness or tingling. So we don't want to be stretching and triggering any nerves. We want to be able to relax into it. Okay, from here, either come up a little bit higher, take a clearing breath and settle back into it, or if that's too much, come down a little bit. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You just want to feel like you're gently being stretched. No pain. And definitely no numbness or tingling. That's tightness in the shoulders. Take the clearing breath, bringing the hands back down, keeping the elbows on the floor, placing the hands onto the ribs now, or to the belly or the hips. And then maybe walk the feet in slightly. Just make it small adjustments to make it more comfortable. Now, closing the eyes if you haven't already, and softening around the face muscles. So softening around the eyes, around the forehead, the cheeks, the nose, the mouth, the jaw. Can I say the jaw like 3 times? Jaw. Relax around the jaw. Relax into the throat area and the back of the neck. And just notice how you feel after that quite strong practice. Notice whether the stomach's gurgling away, digestive system working. Notice the energy or the tingling. Body feels energized. Be aware of the mind. Notice if there's calmness around the mind space. The quality of the breath. And the gentleness of the heart rate. Gently move the toes. Release any tension out of the legs that's gathering back. And the same with the fingers, tiny movement. Really practicing releasing the tension that you're carrying. And releasing the tension around the temples, around the backs of the eyes. So maybe pausing the video now if you wanted to lie in stillness for another few minutes. Or bringing the legs together, stretching the arms overhead. Taking a big clearing breath, bending the left knee to roll to the right before coming back up to seated. Sitting up nice and tall, hands either on the knees or in the lap. Releasing any emotions that may have gathered in the gut, which might mean you're going to burp them out, belch them away, clear them. Move the head, make sure there's no tension in the neck. And then very lastly, hands come together in prayer. Take a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste.